Definitely from those kicks, no doubt about it. And we're moving on to our next fight of the night, our feature bout. Our feature bout of the evening, our final amateur contest of Cage Titans 49. And this is for the featherweight strap held by Shane Dougherty. But the challenger is about to walk out first in Xavier Cardona out of Lakeville MMA.
Little DMX for Xavier. Making his way to the cage right now. He's fired up.
What other song could you walk out to if your nickname is X? Seriously. Xavier Cardona, 2-1 out of Lakeville MMA. Earlier this week, he didn't even know that this fight was for a belt. He thought he was getting a title shot if he won this fight. Come to find out at the press conference, it's a 5-round fight. He shows up after his landscaping job, does the press conference, takes the 5-round fight, and here he is fighting for gold. He's been going through some personal issues over the past, a couple of significant losses in his family that he's been dealing with right now, but that has been motivating him to put on the performance of a lifetime here. 2-1 in his career, submission victory over Brian Costco, knockout victory over Alberto Rodriguez, one of the craziest one-round wars I've ever seen, and his first loss was to Aaron Hughes, and he's not shown any weaknesses since.
Very scrappy guy. He's coming in here. He's coming in for a victory. 2-1 out of Lakeville MMA.
Now you spent time in that match with him.
I spent time as a coach at Lakeville MMA. Xavier's been there. Super hard worker. He's always there training hard. He's older, he's got experience, got a little bit of that old man strength, I'd like to say, and I think he's going to bring a real good fight to Shane Dougherty.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, Connor, and again, thank you for your service. As well as you, Sean Lally. Thank you. Your service.
And while we're on the veteran topic, one of the sponsors tonight is OVN, Operation Vet Now. Just want to give a little words right now. If any veterans are out there struggling, make sure you reach out to somebody. You reach out to the VA, you get connected to the suicide hotline. There's a lot of stuff going on in Afghanistan right now that might be bringing up old memories, things of the past that you have trouble dealing with. So just make sure you reach out to somebody if you are a veteran and you are out there struggling.
Said from the veteran himself, Operation Vet Now, PTSD treatment is available. Don't hesitate to ask for help. As the champion, Shane Dougherty makes the long-awaited return to the cage.
He's got me fired up.
He has not fought since he won the title in April of 2019. Undefeated at 4-0, has faced Brett Layton.
It's getting hot in here.
Has faced Sean Murren, has faced Sean Schubert in his debut. All big names coming to us from Bellingham, Massachusetts, out of US MMA. Tom Hay versus Hillary Rose, Matt Martin in her corner.
He's bringing the fire out. I had to take my jacket off. It just got hot in here. I'm ready for this fight.
It's getting steamy. It was steamy at the press conference between these two. It's steamy in the building now. Now let's wait until the champ enters the cage to see how steamy this fight's gonna get. Welcome back to the commentary booth. King Kong Boy, congrats to your teammate, Lionel Young.
Thank you very much. I am so glad to be back because this fight is one that I've very much been looking forward to. Man, I mean, Sugar Shane Dougherty, amazing to watch. Xavier Cardona always brings the action, but the heated, intense back and forth that they've had in the presser, man, that is almost as compelling and as hyped as the Santiago Penafiel trash talk. So I want to see who can back up the talk.
No doubt about it. And
that's the best part about fighting. I do enjoy the banter, the talk back and forth, but what I enjoy the most is, at the end of the day, you get locked in the cage and words don't matter anymore.
The
you put your fists up and you fight.
The champion taking his time, and he makes the return to the cage as we await our tail of the tape for this amateur featherweight title fight.
The lights are on, the crowd is going nuts.
And the measurables are sponsored by Operation Vet Now.
All right, we've got Xavier Cardona challenging, 36 years of age, weighing in at 143 pounds, stands at 5'9" with a 71-inch reach. Across from him, the champion, Shane Dougherty, 23 years of age, weighing in at 145 pounds, stands at 5'8" with a 73-inch reach. And we're off.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the feature bout of the evening. Our final amateur contest, and this one is for the Cage Titans Amateur Featherweight Championship. Introducing to you first, in the red corner, holding an amateur record of 2 victories and 1 defeat. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in at 143 pounds. From New Bedford, Massachusetts, he's representing Lakeville MMA. Make some noise for the challenger, Xavier X Cardona. And now introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner, holding a perfect amateur record of 4 victories, no defeats. He stands 5 feet 8 and 1/2 inches tall, and he weighed in at 145 pounds. From Upton, Massachusetts, he's representing US MMA, and he is the reigning, defending Cage Titans Amateur Featherweight Champion. Let's hear it for Shane the Dragon Dougherty. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this amateur title fight is Brian Miner.
I'm having trouble staying in my seat.
I'm with you on that one.
These guys are about to bring the heat. Let's go.
Holy smokes, is it loud in here. Steamy indeed. We got the challenger in the black MMA trunks, the champion in the white and black tie trunks. Front kick.
Xavier comes right
Xavier's
up,
angry.
bombs.
Oh, what a combo from X-Man Cardona.
He told him. Oh, but he leaves himself open. Shane nails him with a nice punch.
Xavier just looks like he doesn't feel pain. He hit him with another check hook.
Xavier coming with maximum aggression.
Both of those guys are landing vicious strikes.
Shane is going for that choke.
And that's no arm in, and that's tight.
It looks tight. Shane's got to get up on his feet.
Looks like the grip is slipping slowly. Xavier's got his left hand in there fighting the grips. Just enough space, but a readjustment from Shane. Both of these guys are taking shots on the chin in the stand-up.
Shane's got all his strength right now.
I can't emphasize enough, it's possible, but so tough to finish these when you're against the cage. But on the other hand, perhaps I stand corrected because it was long since finished.
He's unconscious.
Shane Dougherty chokes Xavier Cardona out cold.
Xavier came in, he tried to rush him and get the finish. He was hoping to put it on him, and that brawling attack would outweigh Shane's technical attack, but Shane was able to get that choke in. He puts him out.
Well, that was that championship composure. He stayed cool, he stayed calm, weathered the storm, started to hit angles, came back and did his thing.
Xavier Cardona came out and made it a firefight right from the opening bell. Shane Dougherty stayed composed, landed counters, ate the shots like a champ, and then once he latched onto the neck, he made the adjustments necessary to finish the choke to its maximum efficiency by putting his opponent to sleep, giving the challenger an involuntary nap right here. Referee Brian Miner taking a close look in the action, keeps checking the arm to see if he's there. Once he finds out it's limp, he stops it right there on the replay. Excellent stoppage from the referee. Xavier Cardona has already recovered back to his feet, getting choked out. It's not as dangerous as getting knocked out. But anyways, look at the camaraderie between these two already. They go in and share a moment like that for both of them, and all the trash talk is done and over with. They share an embrace, and they have more respect for each other than they could ever imagine. What a title fight.
Well, you know, it's funny, this reminds me of the schoolyard. Sometimes the best way to squash a beef is to just beat the shit out of each other.
Go out there and fight.
Settle it.
There's not much to say after that. I didn't think so, man. He came out swinging. Xavier came out throwing. I think that was actually, his best plan. I mean, and unfortunately for him, he went out on his shield. Shane stayed very composed. Actually
Ladies and
landed some strikes
gentlemen,
and
I got
finishes.
one word. Wow. Keep it going for these two warriors. Referee Brian Miner has called a stop to this contest at 53 seconds of round number 1, giving you your winner by technical submission due to a guillotine choke. And still, the Cage Titans Amateur Featherweight Champion, Shane the Dragon